What is up, guys? I had my monitor and output on, so I was hearing myself. I can't do that. What's up, guys? We are doing some discussion streaming and playing some Zelda. So we'll be playing Zelda as well as doing some discussion. I want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff going on. Oh, I got an itchy nose. A little bit about some of the stuff going on in the industry right now. It's pretty insane and bonkers. Let me know if I sound okay to you guys. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I can't remember. I did the stream for the Pokemon presents, and it turned out horrible. I had issues the entire time. So, I want to make sure that I don't this time. I'm checking over everything, making sure we're good. I think we are, but I want to pull some stuff up, so I want to show a little bit of some of that going on. There's quite a bit, man. There's we just got our third layoff announcement for this week, which is absolutely insane. So I definitely want to pull some of that up and talk a little bit about that cuz look, we've reported on this will be the 12th layoff in the gaming industry that we've talked about on the podcast this year. And I mean, I've talked about in several YouTube videos, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. I talked about it in November, actually, about the entire industry changing and shifting when we got our first layoff announcement. And I had already seen it coming then. I had brought it up, the live service, the microtransactions, the whole live service thing, right? It works for a few games. There's a few games out there where it works. Fortnite being the biggest one. And unfortunately, other companies want to do that same thing and they just can't do it. They're dumping so much money into these games. So it's just it's it's crazy, but it's not at the same time. Like it's to be expected. Like I was looking earlier at I'll pull it up. There was an article earlier where they were talking a little bit about some of the stuff sort of happening now, and they were going a little in depth with the EA discussion, and there was a canceled Star Wars FPS game that was unannounced, but it kind of got announced in 2022 or mentioned, and that got scrapped. They announced that got scrapped today. One of the employees there that was working on the game confirmed it on Twitter, X, whatever. And it's just crazy to me, man, that we're still going through this, and these companies just don't care. And they don't legitimately don't care. That something fails for them, they instantly let people go. And the problem becomes is one of the things is why are these companies hiring so many people if they can't sustain it? And we've known for a few years. We've known for more than a few years. We've known since 2019 that there's been problems. The launch of the PS5 and the Series X was a problem. And there was a lot of stuff that went into it. Of course, the stuff during 2020 through 2022 that everybody dealt with. That was a major issue and it was a problem. But because so many people picked up consoles and played video games because they were stuck at home, these companies thought, hey, let's dive into this. Gaming is bigger than ever, not realizing, hey, when people go back out to work and live normal lives, they're not going to be playing these games in the same capacity or with some people at all because they can do other things to live a normal life. And they just dove into that. They expected for, that gaming industry at that time to sustain forever, which makes no sense to me. And it's absolutely crazy and it's absolutely bonkers that these companies will still want to dive into the live service stuff. Like we still not long ago got announcements about some of the stuff that was coming up, and Sony is working on 3 or 4 live service, and I can tell you now that that has changed and that has shifted because that is not the model that will sustain for the gaming industry. It just won't. Gamers aren't putting up with it. There are a group of gamers that do play those games and that's their jam and that's okay, but the companies diving all in on these type of games is not the move, and it hasn't been the move this entire time. So it's just crazy to me. The EA stuff today, I am not even remotely surprised. I'm not remotely surprised about any of the announcements this week for the layoffs and we had announcements last week. We had supermassive games this week. We've got EA, and then we got Sony. Sony today. Are we shocked? No. They were just talking about their stocks dropping. They already announced the PS6, and because they're hard, I don't know what's going on over at Sony. I mean, everything at Sony is jacked up, and it just none of it makes sense, and none of it is adding up. So I definitely want to show some of what I'm talking about, and get a little bit into some of that discussion as well. So we'll go ahead and pull some of that up, but it's crazy to me, man, that we are still continuing to deal with this, and it's not going to get any better. I keep saying it. It's not going to get any better. We know it's not going to get any better. I think everybody at this point knows that it's not going to get any better. So we're going to go ahead and show some of that. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy to me. But we have got essentially a little bit about how some of what is happening. It goes a little bit into why, essentially. And we'll go ahead and pull that up. I'm messing up over here. So we have got, this is just bonkers to me. Just bonkers that we are still continuing to go through this and still dealing with this stuff. It's just absolutely insane. Am I surprised? Not remotely, like I said, not even remotely. So we'll go ahead and dive into a little bit of that. So we've got video game company EA to lay off 5% of workforce, or about 670 employees. So this was one of 3 announcements this week. We also got Sony 900 employees, and this isn't. It's crazy. So this directly impacts especially their VR division. So PlayStation London, I believe, and it's just crazy. Now the PSVR 2, what is it? Is it dead? Are we done? Did they give up on the PSVR 2 already? Like, that's quicker than the Vita. And it, again, not shocking at all. Microsoft just cut 1,900 jobs across its gaming unit 3 months after it acquired Activision Blizzard. We knew about that. Tencent slashed 11% of its workforce. EA CEO Andrew Wilson wrote in a memo to employees on Wednesday that the video game company is streamlining our gaming operations to deliver deeper, more connected experience for our fans. A deeper, more connected experience for the fans. Are you kidding? Get out of here with that. They don't care about the fans. They don't care about the employees. This stuff is just crazy to me that they think that, this stuff is just going to keep continuing to fly, and it's really not. So absolutely bonkers. Again, not surprising whatsoever, not even in the slightest, so to me, that is absolutely crazy. Will it continue? Absolutely, it will 100% continue. This is not getting any better anytime soon, and I do feel like, we're at that point where the video game industry is going to basically burn to the ground, and we're going to start over like a phoenix. We're going to start over. The video game industry is going to have a reset. We're not going to have the same crash the video game industry had in the 80s. However, it is going to be bad. I mean, it's just going to be bad. That's all there is to it. There's no getting around it. I mean, it's just it's frustrating. It is beyond frustrating to me that we're still dealing with this stuff, and it's only going to get worse. I 100% know it is only going to get worse. We're going to get more announcements of more layoffs. This is, like I said, like the 12th one this year that we've reported on, somewhere around that at this point. And it's not going to get any better. So I hope that it gets better? Absolutely. Do I think that it will? Absolutely not. I think it's all just very, very crazy and all absurd and insane. I mean, it just continues to happen. And yep, it's just going to get worse. There's no way of getting around that. So unfortunately, that is the case with what's going on there at EA. And then, of course, we got Sony. So the 900 jobs, I mean, that affects their London division. That affects essentially a big part of their VR and everything over there. It's crazy because they were really on for the VR, the PSVR 2. The push there in the beginning was there. Like they were all over that. They were all in on, hey, we are doing VR. Look, this is our new thing. This thing is more powerful than our last one. We are going to be showcasing all kinds of fantastic VR stuff, and nope, that doesn't happen. So yeah, it's like I said, just gonna get worse. It's unfortunate. Truly unfortunate. But we are going to go ahead and get started with the game. I want to continue some discussion, but to me, this stuff's just bizarre, and why the gaming industry thinks that it's all okay is beyond me. But people losing their jobs, it sucks, and truly sorry to all those people that have lost their jobs and are affected by this, because it sucks. I mean, it truly sucks. Like it just does. It absolutely sucks, and I feel bad for these people, and why anybody would want to get in the AAA gaming industry now would be beyond me. I don't think people would want to. I wouldn't blame them for not wanting to, which sucks, because you know what my dream as a kid was? To be a video game designer. I wanted to work in the video game field. Now, I do in this capacity. I don't as a developer or designer or any sort of creator in that way. And thank God that I don't. I'm glad I didn't go down that path, and that sucks. Kids want to be able to do these things. It's a dream for them, and we're at a point right now in 2024 where, that's not going to go anywhere. So it's quite unfortunate that that's the case, and it's just going to get worse. As I said, it's going to get worse before it gets better. That's how it always goes. So we left off here the last time beating the fire temple. So we are literally right after beating that. We had beat the boss last stream, so you can go check out that other stream. That was really fun. Pretty difficult. Didn't think I was going to do it there in the beginning. I was a little bit nervous, but I ended up doing it. So hey, more power to me, I guess. We're going to do our amiibo cards. I do want to check in here and make sure that everything is healthy on the stream. Now, I did pull up too earlier looking. It looks like the Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, the stuff on that is just crazy, man. I am stoked for that game. I am absolutely stoked for Pokemon ZA, because we finally get to revisit X and Y, and we're actually getting the Z that we didn't get then, that we should have gotten. We should have gotten Z. Like that was a game that should have came out. Everybody sort of expected it, and it didn't happen. It was kind of shocking that we never got Z. It really was. I mean, it was kind of shocking to people. Like, we thought for sure that we were getting Z, and didn't happen, but looks like now we are getting it, which is awesome. I am super excited for this game. So let me know what your thoughts are on the game, if you're excited for it, or you think it's going to be awesome. Do you think it's not going to live up to Arceus? I would love to know. So we will go ahead and get started here. It's just this stuff with the industry is just absolutely shocking, but again, not even remotely surprising. So Mountain Dew, especially zero sugar. I need a sponsor here. Can't barely see my can because it's green and I'm using a green screen. Looks kind of cool though, huh? Pretty cool looking. I think it is. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do some amiibo cards. We talked some of the game talk. We're going to keep talking some of the game talk, because I am pissed off. I am pissed off and angry that people are losing their jobs because these CEOs and these companies absolutely suck. So let's go ahead and grab our amiibo cards. As usual, amiibo cards, I grabbed these on Etsy in 2020. So I need to get, I keep saying it over and over, and I need to get them before I finish this game. I need to get updated ones, because this does not have any of the Tears of the Kingdom amiibos in it. And I'm also missing one. So I'm trying to get all the outfits. and I can't do so. You can't get everything without all the amiibo cards, unfortunately, because I gotta sell you those amiibos. But thankfully, we've got these NFC cards. Hey, what's up, Escalated Friend? Welcome to the rant session where we're pissed off at the video game industry because they suck. AAA developers suck. It's going to be all about indie studios. I am all on board supporting indie developers, indie companies, and indie publishers because I'm friends with a lot of indie companies, and they deserve more love, man, because they're not the ones destroying the industry. They're the ones supporting this industry and keeping things alive for gaming, honestly. Now indie games might not be nearly as big as AAA studios, but I know for a fact that is indie studios are going to rise because they're going to be the saving grace of this industry. There could be a point where we're in such a drought with gaming as far as AAA that the indie studios are what are relied on for people to play new games because these games that AAA studios are making are taking 4 to 6 years to create. It's because they're investing so much money in it, focusing so much on graphics and who's in the game versus the gameplay and what's actually fun. Like, hey, I don't know about you, but I legitimately don't care about actors or actresses being in the game. These big Hollywood actors and actresses that they dump this money into to have on. Like, to me, I could care less about that. That does not affect the gameplay or the interest in the game for me. And it's stupid. It's more money spent in the gaming industry, and it's money that doesn't need to be spent. That could be spent, developing the game and making it fun. So that's where I'm at. I want to play fun games, so that's all I know. Sav Saba is an expression where from it means good evening, although kids these days shorten it to Sava. I'm Ramella. I'm a jeweler. All right, jeweler. Okay. I think I do have some amber, Mrs. Amber. I'm just might have a little bit of amber. I'll buy 10 pieces of amber. I'm almost at 60,000 rupees. I don't need any, no. Neck crack. Do it every stream. I have a terrible neck. Degenerative disc disease. Escalated friend, how's it going? How's it going, escalated friend? Appreciate you coming and hanging out in the stream. Are you kidding me? Just signed me out of my chat. Just took my chat away. Heck on OBS, I tell you, man. I tell you that OBS, man. There, it's back. All right, cool. So, that said, I want to pin something, and I want to know from you guys what your thoughts are. I want to know what your thoughts are on this, because it makes me angry. I know that. It makes me absolutely peed off, super angry. Yeah, I'm upset with the AAA studios. I'm upset with these layoffs. I will say this. See, that's the thing, right? Like the gaming industry in 2024, right? We are at a point, we're at a crossroads where legitimately something has to change. Something has to change. If it doesn't change, we're screwed. It affects us gamers, it affects the employees, it affects the studios, it affects everybody. So we all just want to have fun with video games. That's it. We just all want to have fun. It's meant to be fun. Make fun games. Don't worry about all the stupid stuff. I'm not worried about the graphics being absolutely, lifelike and amazing, and with the use of AI and DLSS and all this stuff. Like, legitimately, a lot of that isn't going to matter, and I think that will affect the industry in a positive way. No matter what you think about that, it's out of our control. It's just like it's like the physical versus digital conversation. Like, everybody knows how I feel at this point. I'm a physical guy, if physical is available, and I do enjoy collecting, and I collect a lot of physical, and I I love physical everything, and unfortunately, we can't control that the digital is taking over. So I'm not gonna be like a boomer and complain about it, um, because I've ranted and complained about it enough. But unfortunately, it's just that's where we're heading, and I mean, you either accept it or you don't play new games, and that's just kind of where it's at. And for me, my opinion, I'm a gamer before I'm a collector. Yes, I love physical media. Yes, I want to own physical media if it's available physical. But I'm a gamer first. I mean, I'm a gamer first, so I'm more about playing the video game than I am about putting it on a shelf. Again, I'm a physical guy through and through, and yeah, I love retro gaming and I love to collect, but at the same time, I like playing games more than I like collecting. I'm not one of those shelf guys. Like I've got my games, I've got a lot of physical games. I've got some shelves, but I'm not about just adding a bunch of games to the shelf, or you know um getting games that I'll never play, or things like that. But when it comes to physical digital, we know what the next Xbox is going to be. It's going to be um, beautifully all digital. I believe that was the terminology that Phil used. So maybe wonderfully, I forget, but yeah. Maybe if I could see a picture or something that shows the full moon shining on the ground, maybe I'll just stare at a map until I remember something. Moon gazing. Other than that, I can't recall anything. Full moon. Uh oh. Is this a Majora's Mask reference? Is this a Majora's Mask reference? Let me know if this is a reference to Majora's Mask, because I have no idea. Legitimately. I just think it's. I think it's very. It's all very frustrating with the gaming industry, and like I said, it's gonna get worse. Makes me angry. It makes me pissed off, and people losing their jobs is, I mean, the biggest aspect of this, right? Like, to me, people losing their jobs is never cool, especially to CEOs and these companies making these terrible, terrible decisions. I remember thinking it was weird that it was the middle of the day and not night. I was just a baby, but I still remember it. The only other thing I recall is that it was somewhere at Lake Verona in Eldon Canyon. Oh, so does this got to be during the day, essentially? Crap. I don't want to do. It's not daytime. I can't do it. It's not daytime. Shows the full moon shining on the ground. I suppose we could go to our map and. North Dakota moon gazing. They spoke of a place where you can see the full moon shining on the ground at midday, but they can't recall how to get there. They only know that it's at Lake Verona and Eldon Canyon. Crap. We got a lot of quests we haven't done here. Holy crap. I haven't dove into most of the side quests. There's some I have, but most of them I haven't. As you can see, my side quests are absolutely full. Sorry, I keep having to stretch my back there. Side quests. See how many we got. Oh, we not that many. I mean, compared to some JRPGs I played. Escalator friend, yes it does. Yeah, it's got to be during the daytime, unfortunately. So they want a. Why do I keep doing that? Come on, stop it, stop it. They want a picture. I said if they recall, they had a picture of the full moon shining on the ground during daylight. Well, it's not daylight, so unfortunately I can't do that. So let's get back to the amiibo cards. I try to get these out of the way as soon as I start playing, because you guys might get to see a cool drop and some rare pickups. Oh yeah, these are super rare. Watch this. All dead. All the fish just died. underneath the bridge. It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they don't have any feelings. All right. It's a 90s reference there. If you know, you know. Move my mic up just a tad so I can lay my amiibo cards down. All right. Got some good stuff there. Got a prime. Got a prime. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate y'all coming to hang out. All right. We got another helm that we already have, so nothing exciting there. I got a bunch of extra helmets and clothing to sell, which is legitimately the only reason that I've built up the rupees that I have. It's because I've sold a bunch of extra clothes, basically. Like, I've gotten a ton of extra stuff from the amiibo cards. All right. I love the music in this town. Do you know it would be cool to have a Tears of the Kingdom vinyl? It probably already exists. I just don't know about it. If it doesn't, it will. I'm sure of it. Breath of the Wild got something, I believe. There it is. Fell all the way down there. How are y'all doing? Drop a comment. Let me know how your day's been. All right. Soldier's broadsword. Okay. Got it. Soldier's broadsword. We're not gonna take it. We don't need it. I think we're pretty full on good weapons, so I'll have to see. I like to switch out the ends of the weapons because it makes them last longer. So, like, if you got a good one, put the weaker weapon at the end. Continue using that until you think you're potentially close to breaking, and switch it out, and it'll last longer. That's what I do a lot. So, Ancient Blade, that's good. I still don't know what they're for, but I know it's good because you don't find them that often. So, see what our next drop is. We've got Linkless Sword. I think this is supposed to represent Breath of the Wild Link, but I could be wrong. A lot of the designs are a little confusing on what amiibo they represent. There's so many. We got all the Tears of the Kingdom ones that I amiibo collecting. See, I kind of I pretty much stopped amiibo collecting for the most part. I just don't really buy them anymore. But I still think they're cool, and there's some that I always want to pick up, and I'm like, should I? But I never do. So, Soldier's Shield. I really wanted the Sora one. Like, I was going back and forth on whether I was gonna buy that or not, and I didn't. They had one at my GameStop. Apparently, they only got 2 of them in, and I didn't pick it up. So I was like, well, I didn't hang on to the other amiibo I had. I did end up selling those. A couple I traded towards some games. Another Sheik's mask. All right. Let's go. Now we got Ganondorf. Kind of sucks streaming without your glasses, but I get a terrible, terrible reflection on them when I wear them on stream, so, and during the podcast, unfortunately. All right. Yeah, it's just like this gaming industry stuff, man, is absolutely crazy. But I will say, so give me my comments on Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm just super excited for the game. I loved Legends Arceus. I think it is going to be phenomenal. Like I said earlier at the beginning of the stream, you know, I'm X and Y. I feel like we're like highly underrated games. They got kind of passed over because Switch was coming out. I mean, at least we knew about the Switch. I just feel like for some reason that generation, I don't know what it was with X and Y, got really overlooked unless you were a big Pokemon fan like me. And it was one of those things, I think, where it was sort of Pokemon burnout with people. They felt like there wasn't like a drastic change. I remember all this like discourse during that time where people were talking and saying all this stuff, and it is unfortunate that a lot of people passed over. But I think now X and Y is going to be selling a lot and probably go up in value. So if you have it, hang on to it. If you don't have it, grab it now, or even now might not be the right time, because I haven't looked, but I'm sure prices are rising on those. And unfortunately for 3DS, I don't have either X or Y, and I need to get both of them because I am going for a full Pokemon collection because I love Pokemon. That's like one thing that I can like justify as far as collecting Ghoul. I just love the series. Um, so I'm pretty stoked for Legends. I don't know if it's Z-A or if it's just Z. I mean, I don't know how they're going to pronounce it. Za. Pokemon Legends Za, maybe. I don't like the name scheme. If they would have just called it Z, I think that would have been a lot cooler. I heard one person pronounce it Pokemon Z to A, and that sort of makes sense if they're going with the aspect of, oh, hey, this is going to have like every Pokemon in the game from Z to A. If that's like the reasoning for the name, then that's kind of cool. They obviously did the Z because we didn't get a Z during the X and Y era, and everybody was highly anticipating a Pokemon Z, which I'm still upset we didn't get because I love X and Y. I love them, and there was a lot that could have improved on those games, but they were great. I mean, they were great Pokemon games. Definitely up there as some of the best. I would say in my top 5, easily. Like if I were to list off my top 5 Pokemon, it's really hard because there is some nostalgia attached to some of the games, and I try to not be one of those people that this game is better because I played it as a kid and I really enjoyed it. But I will say, I think for me, oh gosh, this is a hard one. This is in no order. I'm not going to put these in any order. But Pokemon Black 2, White 2, easily some of the best games. Pokemon Crystal. Ooh, this is hard. Pokemon X and Y. And I'm talking mainline games here when I'm saying this. Mainline. I could do a whole thing on spin-offs too, but Pokemon X and Y. Ooh, this is tough. Pokemon Alpha, Sapphire, and Omega Ruby. For sure. Freaking phenomenal. Like that is a way to do a remake. Those games, oh my god. Not only did they add the Emerald content, but they added a lot of other content. And they changed the story too, where it crossed over with X and Y. Add some crossover to it. So like those are really good games. So that's 4. Now for the last one. Ooh, this is tough. It's a tough one. I want to say probably after that it's probably going to be Pokemon Yellow. I do got a lot of nostalgia attached to pretty much all the Pokemon games. If I'm being real, like how far does nostalgia have to go? But for sure, Yellow. I played Red first. Red was my first Pokemon game, so I have a super. I have a soft spot for Pokemon Red for sure. Because it was my first game, but ultimately, I mean, I think it's hard to debate that Pokemon Yellow isn't better than Blue and Red in like a lot of ways. So I'm gonna have to go with Pokemon Yellow there, despite the nostalgia, and I got nostalgia for Yellow too because I got Yellow when it came out. But yeah, I think that's probably my top 5. It makes it kind of hard because I have really found something to like out of all Pokemon generations. And I think like my least favorite, if we're talking like mainline games, I know like there's discourse that essentially I guess that the Legends game it's considered like mainline, so it's not a new generation, and it makes sense because it is like an origin story, so it sort of makes sense that it is a mainline. But I guess if you counted that, that's absolutely 100% in my top five. But not counting that, because there is still like discourse on whether Pokemon Legends Arceus is like a mainline game. But I would say that Pokemon Yellow would have to be the last one for me. I love that game, and nostalgia is attached, but I legitimately think it's a great game, and I do think it's better than Red and Blue. In a lot of ways, I think it did a lot to improve upon those games, and it was really cool that it basically it basically took from the anime, which we haven't really gotten again that I'm aware of or that I remember. But I mean, it like took straight from the anime, which was really cool because there was always like a separation of the two, and I always wanted there to be like back in the day. I always wanted there to be a game. Zapdos, Lugia, Mewtwo. Hey, dude, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I always wanted there to be a game that was like sort of directly attached to the anime or like a highly referenced storyline from the anime or something like that, where it was like really attached to the anime. I always wanted that, especially as a kid. Um, I watched, legitimately, like I've watched, still some Pokemon stuff, like Pokemon Consurge is like, or Consurge. I guess I don't know exactly how you pronounce it, but man, that is phenomenal. That animation is just beautiful, beautiful animation. Very, very cool show. Um, but I mean, I watched, some of Sun and Moon, and it's pretty much the last stuff I watched was Sun and Moon. I'm trying to think if I watched anything beyond that. I feel like there was a spinoff that maybe. Oh yeah, Pokemon Journey. So that was the last thing I watched, which is Netflix. So did watch some of that. Really liked it. Thought it was really cool. Ooh, 18. So we're gonna drop this and attach that. So this is what I mean by dropping stuff and attaching it. So essentially what I'll do is destroy the fused material, and I'll come over here and attach something new, and it makes it last a little bit longer. So now we're at 54. Not a big advantage, but it is 2 points up in power. So plus it saves and makes it last a little longer. Me, I'm weird in that I always want to conserve, even though I'm realizing I have the fierce deity sword over here, which I did use during one of I think the boss battle. A peculiar greatsword allegedly used by a hero from a world in which the moon threatened to fall. Obviously, Majora's Mask. I usually use the weakest weapon as much as I possibly can to conserve like my stronger weapons. But as you can see, because it's not shining, I did use my 74 on the last boss, so I'm a little bummed about that. But I could have attached stuff to the fierce deity sword. What am I doing? I don't know why I didn't do that. No, I'm not going to bother attaching that. We'll see if we drop something better. We got a few more still, I believe. Yep. So I got a few more. Let's see what else we get. Maybe we'll get another weapon I can attach to that fierce deity. For some reason, I was thinking I couldn't attach stuff to fierce deity. Meanwhile, in my party, I got one attached. No more raw meat. Dang. We are at 999 raw meat. I love my raw meat. I do be loving the raw meat. All right. Hoping for another good weapon drop so we can attach. If not, we'll grab something from one of the other chests. Tunic of the Wind. Oh my gosh, I already have this. So, not very helpful. We'll look at what I've got here. To get them sorted out. Sort by body type. So look, you can see here I've got like 4 of the Naboris, 4 of the Rudania. I still don't know how to pronounce some of these. Look at that. We got three caps of Twilight. Look how undifferent the Cap of the Sky and Cap of Twilight look. I mean, they don't look that much different, legitimately. So yeah, we got a lot of extra stuff, including even the Fierce Deity mask, which I am missing. I've got the Fierce Deity boots, and I think I'm missing. Nope, I've got the armor. Okay, so I can wear that now since we're out of there. So we'll just go ahead and pop all that on. But if you guys want to see some humor here, we can rock this for a bit. Yeah, it's pretty freaking funny, man. Snap another pic. It's been a while. Let's do it behind the mountains. Get like a pretty picture. Get a pretty one. This could be like my Facebook profile picture. Actually, I did that. I did that with maybe this exact get up, but wearing the Link's Awakening face. See how pretty of a picture we can get. I'm a photographer, if you can't tell. Yeah, I know people are probably kind of tired of me streaming this, but I gotta stream what I need to play through legitimately. I need to get through this game. I mean, Final Fantasy Rebirth comes out tomorrow. Absolutely have to get that. Doesn't look like I will be getting it tomorrow, but I think I'll be getting it Saturday to review. So I don't know. I have to check to see if I got a code, but if not, yeah, we'll be checking that out on the channel for sure. Got accepted in this cool Games Press program, so work on getting some codes to cover games that I might not buy at like launch. That way I can give my opinion, early on when people care about the game. Mostly for that reason. I'll cover on the channel and share my opinion on some things. There is a game I will be covering. I don't know if I'm going to stream it yet. I don't know if I'm going to do a long form, a short, both. I haven't decided yet, but there is a new game that came out I will showcase, and that is Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore. I did briefly discuss it the last stream. What's funny is it is essentially it's inspired by the Zelda CDI games that everyone hates, but like 99% of people that hate on it haven't played it. So it's supposed to be very good. I've looked at and watched gameplay. I've looked at screenshots. It looks very good. So really cool stuff. Curious if I don't think you earn gold points from. Nah, gotta have see if there's an update for it. You are using the latest version of the game. Yeah, I'm really excited to check this game out. So I haven't decided if I'm going to stream it or do a video on it or whatever yet, but Limited Runs provided that code there, so I'm pretty stoked to check that out and yeah, see how that game is. Like I legitimately like Zelda's Adventure on CDI. I think out of the three, it's the best. The other two certainly aren't good. I can't defend and say they're good, even as a Zelda fan. And even Zelda's Adventure is not necessarily like a great game. I'm not saying that, but it's the best of the three, and it's playable, and it's one that I've actually played through a few times. So like if you're a Zelda fan, I always say to check all of them out. Just for Zelda history and historical sake, and to say that, hey, I played the Zelda CDI games, or to say, hey, I played every Zelda game, including the CDI games. But I'm super excited to check out Arzette. It looks really good. Super fun. It's got the cheesy cutscenes that the CDI are notorious for. If you've seen like the Hotel Mario or like the Mario Pasta videos from YouTube back in the day, like that's all the CDI. I got these cards fell everywhere. Try to keep them in order because they become a mess laying them all out. This would be even worse if I was trying to do all the actual amiibos, which This is the exact reason why I got the cards, was to do this on stream, because I early on tried doing it with the amiibos and quickly found out, oh, that doesn't work. This is too hard. You have to lay them all out in a circle in front of you. Oh, I don't even know if I checked this one. I didn't break the crate, so Night Shield. Yeah, I didn't check it, but I think we're pretty good on shields. Yep, very good on shields. We got decent shields, so I got one amiibo card left. I'm gonna break these. It's always good. Max out on those arrows if you can, because you're always using them. I know that. I've gotten relatively. I have to see what arrows I'm at. Oh, there's 10. Let's see how many arrows I got. Ah, wrong button. Yeah. Okay. So I've maxed out before. 946. I used a lot in the fire temple, so I'm gonna try to max out again because it's very helpful. Very helpful to max out on arrows. You use a lot of arrows. And it's weird. I have this weird thing where I still try to conserve the arrows, even though like I've got so many. There's some weird thing. I think it's just, from playing Zelda games over the years and running out of arrows all the time, that I'm like very conservative with the arrows. All right, that was our last amiibo card. So put those away. Hopefully I didn't drop one. I can't tell. All right. Amiibo cards are getting put away for the night. How's everybody doing? Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Having a good stream here. So yeah, I think we're going to. It is daylight, so I wonder if we can try to do that side quest real quick. I don't know what it does, but I actually have been saying I want to focus on the story beats because I've spent so long literally wandering around, finding random stuff without any guides, just taking my time and having fun. Is there a physical guide for Tears of the Kingdom? I mean, I know they were still getting produced up to just a few years ago because I remember seeing some, but man, I need a shirt. Hey, grab a shirt. Yeah, merch is there whenever you can. I'll be adding new merch here soon. I've actually got 2 designs made up, so there will be some new merch available that's not just the logo or not just the podcast logo. And I mean, we got the CRT logo up too as well, which is it's a really cool shirt. I've got 2 different ones, 2 different collars of the CRT shirt. One of them's completely wore out, so I don't wear it as often, but I wore it to death. I love that logo. There was one of these that had a level 10 weapon. Trying to find something to attach to the deity sword for now. That way it doesn't break. You know what? I could do. I'm curious if this will work. There's so much raw meat, I kind of don't want to waste it. Oh, hey, it does work. Ah. Seared steak. All right, cool. So we can cook the steak up there. We just don't want to attach it together. I just randomly thought about that. I was like, oh, maybe that'll work. Let's just do 3. I don't want to get them all. That one's ready. That one's ready. That one's ready. Cool. We got some seared steak, my guys. All right. I don't think there's any more steak. There was a level 10 weapon somewhere that I want to grab. Oh, there's more steak. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Can't waste a steak. Can't leave food laying around like that, especially when we can use it. All right, come on. I'm thankful the cooking is not a mess in this game like it was in Breath of the Wild, because I really didn't like uh I really didn't like the fact that things got burnt and stuff all the time. Terrible at cooking in games, so now it's nighttime again. I was gonna say we could try to go do that quest. Try to get one side quest in, but that's not gonna happen. There's a couple people we have to talk to here. I'm just gonna attach the level 6 for now. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Better than nothing. It's rusty. Or soldier's broadsword that's all rusted though. It's gonna break pretty quick. Alright, let's talk to this feller down here. Lizard Lakes. I remembered something about the other Zelda. Rock Rose on the north side of Death Mountain. She told me not to go near the Lizard Lakes, but she didn't say why. Coming out of your crawl. I still recall an old nursery rhyme. I still remember an old nursery rhyme about him. One brother hunts what the other brother hides. Interesting. One brother hunts what the other brother rides. All right. Not everyone knows this, but the Lizard Lakes are also called the Lizard Brothers. I searched high and low for them back in my younger years. Your younger years? Let's see. Interesting. It's not. All right, it's pulling up. It's okay. It's okay. Stream's okay. Trying to track it from my phone. All right. That's it. Talking about this has me all worked up. It's been a real long time. Halfway up Death Mountain, my hunch way back when led me to the north side. My aching back. Maybe we'll do the Lizard Lakes one. Let's see, Lizard Lakes. It says one brother hunts what the other brother hides. Two lizards fighting over what's inside. Shared nursery rhymes. He believes they're halfway up Death Mountain on the north side. Halfway up Death Mountain on the north side. Okay. Yeah, shouldn't have did that. Bad idea. All right, let's see. We do need to cook, so we are going to cook. I forget which ones make the ones where you get all the extra hearts. So let's see. Oh, full recovery. There we go. That's what we need. And then I think sometimes if you, yeah, there. And you could skip now. Thank God. Something that this game did right. I didn't like that waiting time in Breath of the Wild either. Great game. I mean, 10 out of 10 game too, but didn't like the cooking at all. You had to get it just right. All right, select for recipe. Hearty fish and mushroom skewer. It's showing it because there's 2 apples. Yeah, it's just. How many apples do we have? 284. Yeah, we're pretty good on both. Can't carry any more meal. Uh-oh. We need those good meals, so let's see what we got that we can. Like, yeah, I just drop that. We don't need that. Like, there's a couple, like, stupid things in here that, like, doesn't even heal. Like, those. The thing is, those stack, so. Same with the baked apple, but they stack. Don't really need the icy meat, but I also don't want to drop 6 of them, so. Is there anything else dumb that there's just one of? Cold elixir. We got 2 hasty elixirs. Energizing mushroom ball. Yeah, we'll just make one more. We'll just make one more. Just one more night. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? We are working our way through Tears of the Kingdom. Slowly but surely. We are cooking some food real quick. I think we're going to try to go do the side quest because it sounds interesting. And, yeah. The problem is I don't know exactly where, and I kind of don't want to horse around because there is a lot of stuff I got to get. I need to get through the story in this game. There are so many other games coming out. There's so many that have came out recently that I want to play and have not had time and can't work my way through. I have to keep pausing. So I pause this game because so many games are coming out. I paused Scarlet and Violet. I finally rolled the credits on that, but I haven't got the post game done, and I've yet to buy the DLC that's apparently really, really good. And I gotta play it. I mean, that's all there is to it. I'm a big Pokemon fan. I know that those don't really want to do it, but maybe if I do it once, it like does a quest or something. Okay, yeah, it was a side quest. All right, I'm good with that because it gets a side quest off the roster there. So whatever. One amber for 200 coins. We'll be okay. So this says the north side, halfway up the mountain. So we'll see. Something about cracking ice. Something about fighting. Like the 2 brothers are fighting. Let's look at it again. It says one brother hunts what the other brother hides. 2 lizards fighting over what's inside. So it's got to be like it's probably like bokoblins or something, or not the bokoblins, the other guys, something like that. So we're also discussing the Switch 2. Apparently it got delayed. The Switch 2 never got officially announced. So it's hard to say that it got delayed. But yeah, I mean, it is quite shocking because pretty much everybody has thought that, hey, we're getting the Switch 2 this year. Like it's time, right? The hardware is really showing now. Like we're having these new games that are running poorly. We'll put it that way. Running really poorly, and it's unfortunate because at the end of the life cycle, you should be able to optimize the system as much as possible. A lot of the really, really good games that are super polished and run really well in systems typically come out, at the end of a life cycle because at that point they've learned the ins and outs of the system and stuff like that. But the Switch seems to not be the case. It's just it's so behind in hardware. It was already outdated hardware when it came out. It's a problem. So at this point, 2017 was launch. Like we are many, many years of pretty outdated hardware. And the Switch really needs that performance boost, really needs that graphical boost. It's time. And it is shocking. Not that we officially got a Switch 2 announcement or anything. We didn't. So like how something could be delayed if we never got it, actually announced. That's debatable. Like, hey, is it really delayed if it was never revealed? Which is a fair argument, for sure. So I don't know. What the heck? That's weird. Nobo's vow has granted you the power to summon his avatar. I don't know what I hit to do that, but how do I use it? Interesting. I don't even know what I hit to do that, but that's cool, I guess. We'll go up here. We got to find this. Says it's halfway up the mountain, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on trying to find this, but it says to the north, Death Mountain. Death Mountain's over here. Let's double check that again. Share nursery rhyme. One brother hunts what the other brother hides. Two lizards fighting over what's inside. The hidden treasure at Lizard Lake. So let's look for lakes. Can't really tell. None of those look like lakes to me. Let's say these are halfway up Death Mountain on the north side. This is Death Mountain, right? I think it's Death Mountain. Oh, Death Mountain's all the way over here. All right, so we're gonna fly over there. Fly. Okay, we're gonna teleport over there. We're gonna fly away. Traversing gloom. It is dangerous to walk across gloom. All right. If you are in the chat, drop a comment. Let me know how your day's been going. We're in that Q&A. Let's see. Start a poll. Are you excited for Pokemon ZA? I'll tell you what, I'm very excited. I know that. I've seen, on a post I made, I saw some discourse people not excited about it because of Scarlet and Violet's performance and issues there, but the Legends game did not have nearly as many issues. It did have some issues, but it didn't have nearly as many issues as Scarlet and Violet. But even then, like, I'll still defend Scarlet and Violet. I still think they were good games. So, despite their issues, and I mean, how many games have we played where, there's issues back in the day and we still enjoyed them? Like, they were buggy and had problems, but we still enjoyed them and then became nostalgic over them and stuff like that. So, I'm pretty stoked. I see. Let me message my buddy Josh. I'm curious on his opinion. Uh, yeah, I'm definitely excited. So I can't wait. Super stoked. I think it's gonna be a really fun time. The game. I mean, it just looks good. Like, just examining that trailer. When I streamed it, I watched it probably a good 4 times to go over it and um sort of see what I could recognize with Lumino City and all that jazz. And I just love X and Y. I mean, I'm just like so pumped for it. Like, legitimately, I'm super excited. I can't wait to revisit. And it does kind of feel like that Pokemon Z that we didn't get, you know? We don't want to go in there. We've already I went inside anyway. Daggone it. Daggone it. All right. We are going to walk right back outside. So there is a rule I have with Zelda games. I don't pass up anything, especially since Breath of the Wild started, but I don't pass up a shrine if I see it. If I see a shrine, I do it. I don't skip it. That way I can go ahead and get as many of them out of the way as I can and at least get the minimum that you need to max stuff out. I forget what it is. All right, so between two lakes. So it looks like the north side. It's got to be down here. Gotta be down here. I'm gonna double check to make sure. Adventure log. The shared one brother hunts what the other brother hides. Two lizards fighting over what's in. So whatever it is, it's inside a cave or something. He believes they're halfway up Death Mountain. Which, if they're halfway up Death Mountain, we're up Death Mountain though, so that's the problem. Maybe we shouldn't go over there. But it did say lake, so I don't know. Should we go up? Should we go down? I'm thinking we should just go down. I can always teleport back to the shrine if need be. Because, I mean, there's a lake. Does it say multiple lakes? Hidden treasure. It just says Lizard Lake, so it doesn't say where. Oh. Oh, okay. They're lizards. Oh, check this out. Okay. Take a screenshot. So the actual, like, if you zoom in case you guys can't see it. But they're actually lizards. Like, it's a lizard. And then you could see the other one is right there. So whatever's inside is in between them. So we're right here. So we're gonna go ahead and try for it. Whatever it is super close. We'll land over here and take down these guys and go from there. Got him. All right, cool. Come on, big guy. Oh, he knocked me off and almost killed me too. Dang. That was close. That was close. He about killed me. I need to save too. It's been a while. We're actually just going to use steaks because I've got so many that I've been like trying to use those up versus some of the food. You know what? Actually, we need to make room. So let's actually start using some of those. I didn't think about that. We need the room. So let's those. We'll start eating some of those up. Start eating some of the baked apples. That's close enough there. Let's go ahead and save. It's been a while. We haven't saved in a little while. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. It's been a while since I could say I love myself and well, and it's been a while. All right. Oh no, he fell off, so I can't get his stuff. Daggone it. And off the mountain. And the other guy did too, I think. Daggone it. Want to get there. Oh yeah, he's not dead. Ooh, almost killed me again. I see, that's not good. I don't want to die. I don't want to. I ain't trying to die today. So I might go and use those so I've got extra. Alright, we got moblin guts and moblin fangs at least. I think that might be the same thing. Soldier's Claymore. Yeah, it is. There's still one underneath us dead. We're going to come up here and see if there's a chest, unless I've already done this area. Oh, there's 3 chests. One of them's definitely fake, right? Ooh. 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 A purple rupee. Ooh. Not quite the silver rupee, but dang, boy. Ooh, a soldier's claymore. So we got to drop. Yeah, we got to drop. That's an attack up 10 one as well. We definitely. This one's got to be fake, right? Dang, like I just 3. You don't usually find 3 chests on these, so this is a good one. And we still got to beat the other guy. So let's drop our... Sorry about all the adjustment. I've got sciatica, so I have to constantly move around. I need to get a new chair. Destroy. Rebuild. Destroy. Rebuild. Nice. It's attack up plus as well. So... Oh, do you lose the ability when you... I think you do. I think you lose that attack plus when you combine it. That's a bummer. I'm pretty sure you do. Think. Ooh, he's over here. He's over here. I don't think. I see. I'm gonna text my buddy as well and see if he is up for coming to chat, because I would like to hear his discourse on some of the stuff happening and see if see what people think about, you know, Legends EA, Switch 2, the layoffs, all the jazz and stuff happening there. It's just like crazy to me, man. Like it's not going to get any better. As I said, it's going to get worse before it gets better. There are more layoffs coming now. They're coming for sure, but now the problem is that companies, there's so many of them announcing their layoffs. They're all trying to do it at the same time. That's why there's 3 this week. They're like, okay, the other companies are doing it. Let's go ahead and do it and get it done. Let's go ahead and get our layoffs announced. And it's sickening because Jim Ryan, daggone Jim Ryan. I already did my video on my thoughts on Jim Ryan, but Jim Ryan goes to the PlayStation London studio, takes a picture with a bunch of the employees, smiling, and then the layoffs are announced, and a bunch of those people in the photo lose their job. Like, how disgusting is that? I mean, he takes a photo with them, smiling at the PlayStation London studio, and then he lays people off. He lays them off. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that is disgusting, man. I could go on and on with these layoffs. I mean, it's just gross. It's really gross. It's disappointing that video games have come to where they are now. You know, video games are bigger than ever. They are bigger than ever. But these studios would optimize and take advantage of, you know, there being a bigger game audience versus worrying about all this live service garbage and stuff like that, worrying about all the things that people don't care about. Like, there are gamers that enjoy that stuff, and that is fine, that enjoy those live service games. Nothing wrong with that. The problem becomes when you dump all of your resources into that crap. Oh, crap. I forgot those are bombs. And the cherries, or yeah, whatever, not cherries. The chili peppers. Lost them. I forget what this does. What does this one do? That's... Ooh, cannon. We probably need that for this quest for something. I feel like we need this for something. I just don't know what. Maybe we gotta move where it's facing. Let's try that because it's in the lizard lake. Maybe that's what we gotta do. We'll let it recharge and see what happens. So yeah, this side quest is the other lake was up there, or where was it? Right, this one's right here. The other lake is down there, or did we pass someone? Whatever, it's right by here. We saw the 2 lizard lakes because they're actually they're shaped like lizards. Ah, man, I know it's crazy. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to see here because it's one of the. It's gotta be in between. I think it's a cave. I think it's a cave. I think that's the case. So let's try. So there's something we gotta point this at, but I don't know what. Because it wouldn't just be laying here, obviously. Maybe we need to carry it somewhere over here, but the lizard lakes are right here. I feel like we need to carry it somewhere. There's something from this side quest. Let's take a gander at it. So, hey, what's up, Josh? Welcome to the stream. Bluto told you about the lizard lakes and shared a nursery rhyme. One brother hunts what the other brother hides. 2 lizards fighting over what's inside. He believes they're halfway up Death. See, that's the thing that's throwing me off there, the halfway up Death Mountain. But the lizard lakes, I mean, like, you can see them right there on the map. The 2 lizard lakes. So it's got to be, like, in between them, right? It's got to be. Josh, you missed a couple of my rants. But what are your thoughts on, I guess first, your thoughts on Legends, we're just going to call it Legends Z to A. You excited for it? You think it's going to be good? Is it something worth being hyped over? I mean, Legends Arceus is, to me, a 10 out of 10 game. Just an absolute. Oh my god. Oh crap! Dang, I didn't know all that was gonna happen. Thank God we had that. See, we're already wasting them. Already wasting them. We got one of those left with the extended hearts. Herd. Tail. End of layoffs. Yeah, so I mean, I'll be talking about it again Friday on the podcast, but I mean, we got 3 layoff announcements already this week. It's only Wednesday. They started happening on Saturday. Well, Sunday, I guess. Super massive games, which is crazy because we've got a I always mess up. Before Dawn, I think it's Before Dawn, From Dawn, one of the two. We're getting the remake for, and it's kind of shocking that that they're laying people off. We're getting a remake for, this critically acclaimed game. It was like just announced. Like it's weird. It's just all very weird. It just doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. You know what? I want to get some of these fish. I wonder if I shoot the fish if they die and make it easier for me to get them. Oh, aren't we able to attach the cannon to the shield or something? I don't know if this will happen like that, but nope, goes over. We're gonna get them. I always get all the fish too. I usually don't pass them over. Sizzle and trout. Sizzle fin trout. Sorry, sizzle. And I died. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I'd still be interested because it's Pokemon. Oh man, you haven't seen the trailer yet? Well, you got to go over there and watch my video. I can't believe that. Yeah, yeah. Check out my video. It's we watched the trailer in the video. I did have a lot of. It was the first video I've ever essentially pulled from a stream. Now that stream I had more issues than I've ever had in a stream before. And a lot of it was a lot of my fault and rushing stuff, essentially, where I had the mic off a bunch of the time, but I pulled all good footage. And I think it's pretty decent. It's decent for a first attempt at that sort of video because I've just never done that before. I've always made exclusive videos, but I've been wanting to try that and do some of that. It's something different. But I am really excited for Legends ZA. I think it looks absolutely incredible. Now, we didn't get a bunch of gameplay footage or anything, so I can't say it looks absolutely incredible, but that trailer was really, really interesting. It's a very unique trailer that doesn't give away a lot for the game, and I kind of like that. I kind of like it. It is 2025, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I actually think it's a good thing because that means that it is probably going to be a Switch 2 title, which I'd much rather see. Arceus is amazing. However, it does have some performance issues and it does have some graphical issues. Not to the extent of Scarlet and Violet, but it does have issues, and a game like that would run much better on better hardware. So I am quite excited, and I think it would be great if it is on Switch 2 now. The trailer uses some wording that it means one of two things with the wording they use. That it's going to be a cross-platform Pokemon game, or it's going to be a Pokemon game that launches everywhere on the same day, which is pretty normal now. So that wording kind of doesn't really make sense for that. It's not as often these days that games get released at separate times, and it does happen. There are a lot of JRPGs, like games like Ease and things like that, where Fireproof Lizard, where stuff will get released at different times. So that does happen, but for Pokemon, not so much. Yeah, so I'm excited, but I think that we might actually be getting. I legitimately think we might actually be getting a cross-platform Pokemon game, which, if I remember correctly, that's never happened before. I can't remember a Pokemon game that was on both new and previous hardware. There's nothing I can think of. The only thing that I can think of, and technically this doesn't count because it is like a different version of the game, is Pokken Tournament, but it's totally like a legit spin-off game. So you could argue that Legends is, but apparently I've not looked as deep into it, but apparently it is considered a mainline game, which makes sense with the story. It's a prequel story, so it makes sense, but it's not your typical what you would think of as a mainline game just because it is called A Legends and it's not a new generation or a remake of a generation. It's not by any means a standard Pokemon game because you don't do standard battles the way that you do in like Pokemon Red or Pokemon Scarlet. It's not the same. I thoroughly like the way that both Legends and Scarlet does their battle system. I like them both. I think they're both good. I like that Legends, like as you're trying to catch a Pokemon, you can run around the battle because essentially you summon them in the open world and you just send them to the Pokemon. You don't actually engage into a battle like the same way that you would in a normal turn-based Pokemon game. I definitely have to watch it. You definitely do have to watch it, Josh, and comment and like. It helps. All my buddies, I never see them comment or like anymore, so it's heartbreaking. Breaks my heart. I haven't seen a friend comment in ages. It's legitimately been a while since I've seen a friend comment on a video or anything. or even come in the streams. Okay, so that is not it, but we can go up here to maybe get a better look. Because it's right here. This side quest is definitely right here. How's your day been, Josh? You have a pretty good day today? Well, this is one of Lizard Lake, so we're missing something where there's something inside. Ah, look, we certainly can't take them on yet, but gosh, what a glorious sight, man. Those things are so beautiful. Dinraw. Replace image. Yeah, we're going to place it. That's a better image. Actually, let's... Where we can get the head. Wait. No, let's delete. Let's zoom out so we can get the whole thing. So beautiful. What a beautiful creature in a Zelda game. Oh my gosh. Every time I just get like enthralled when I see him. Like, I can't take one on yet. I'm not to the point where I can, but I should be, 120 hours in. I should literally, the story doesn't even take that long. But I think I made it. Let's look. Because it'll tell me based on what I have here. Yep. I have only beat 2 of the temples, so not even halfway through the normal story, and I'm 120 hours in. That's ridiculous. Hasn't been too bad today. How about you? Well, it's not been a bad day necessarily. It's been a little bit of a rough day. My daughter had a 2-hour delay today, which wasn't bad. It just threw things off because I couldn't get to class. Um so everything was kind of messed up with that, and what I'm doing in class kind of important right now. So that was a little bit of a bummer there on that side. And then I didn't get as much done. I essentially didn't get to take advantage of the being home on a Wednesday like I normally would, because um, Wednesday I don't work in the evening, but I have class. So it should have gave me more time, but I just I didn't accomplish as much as I would have liked to, unfortunately. Little disappointed in myself with that. Oh, come on. I'm almost up there too. Oh, come on. Stop it. No, all the way back? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, my kid had a delay too. Plus they were up early. Yeah, yep. She was up earlier too. So got up earlier. She had delay. So it was a day. It was a day. Mostly just the missing class part was the bummer there, but yeah, it happens. Oh god, I swear if I fall down again. And yep, all right. Well, this isn't going to work with going up this mountain cuz I'm like literally reaching the point I need. I just need to be able to look cuz we have to go inside somewhere in between the lakes. So there's that lake and the other one. Ooh. The other one was over there, just beyond that. So there's something in between, but I am going to fly over here because I can't remember what those are. Those crystals there, and check out that. See what's going on over there. Yeah, we'll grab those up. The what are they? Luminous crystals? I can't remember. Luminous stone. I'm thinking of Pokemon ZA, the Luminous City. What I'm thinking of. All right. Well, we saw the lakes. That's not the second lake, I don't think. First one's over there. Let's climb up here so we can see a little bit more. It's not quite as high as what the other spot would have been, but oh, can't do it that way. Let's go right here. right here. Hey Josh. Hey Josh, how's catching daisies in here? We got two OGs in here. It's been a while catching daisies. How you been? I've seen you comment a little bit of other stuff there. Appreciate you being here. We got three peeps in here. I appreciate you three people. It's been a little bit hard switching over to the streams, YouTube only. Here soon. I can't give an exact estimate, but I'm thinking about a month we'll be moving live streams over to Twitch. So live streams will be on Twitch. Podcasts will stay on YouTube. For now, not planning to do any more multi streaming for now. Things may change. Never know. Plans change. There's a fire over here, so something's going on over here. These guys are coming up at me. I'll come over here so I can get their material. Do they see me? Thought they did. Are they flying up to me? I can't tell. They gotta come to me, or otherwise it just drops to the ground and I waste my arrows. Catch him. My Twitch name is funny. What's your Twitch name? Yeah, I think we're gonna fly over. Let's fly over to the bonfire. We'll do that. And see, unless there's something. I'm spending an awful lot of time on the side quest. When I said, hey, I'm strictly doing main story, so I can get through the game. Final Fantasy Rebirth comes out tomorrow. I can't grab it tomorrow, but I definitely plan on streaming it like ASAP. There's that big lake over there, but that's not the lizard lake. So there's one, and then there's two. So yeah, let's fly over to this, because that sounds like maybe the spot we need to go into. Usually where there's smoke, there's fire. Oh yeah, this is the area. It's gotta be. Oh wait, there's a team of people. You need something? If so, go talk to the captain. We're right in the middle of a monster control mission. It's oh my god, it's Torin. It's Torin. Oh my god, that's your Twitch name. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. It's Torin. That's hilarious. Alright. If you guys remember Torin, you know. You know why I'm laughing. Right now we're approaching a swarm of monsters up ahead. After we close in on their base, we plan to begin our attack. If you're up for it, we could join forces and give those. Alright, bring peace. Oh, this is a different side. Let's do the morning real quick. Wait, gives a little save. I hate the dark in this game just because I can't see as much. Let me run over here because that spot that we're looking for has gotta be over here. Something. My controller is vibrating for some reason. We need to. This just added another side mission. That's obviously not the one that we need. I think it's Korok Seed. Yep, Korok Seed. Korok Seed. I forget how many we need to get to max our stuff out. Can't remember what the amount is. I feel like it's 100. The spot between the lakes has got to be like right here. There's something we have to go inside. To go inside something. Oh crap! Gotta get away from it and do it. About blew us up. Oh crap. Man, that stretches so far. Got blue meat. Oh crap! Got an amber out of it. We don't have a like axe weapon, do we? We got to meet up soon. Known you virtually for so long, yet never met. Plus, been to your house without you there. Yeah, I know. I know. That's crazy. Uh, yeah. I mean, we're planning that soon. Like, you're part of the organization with that, right? I thought you and Lucas were heading that. As far as getting that planned out, but yeah, I mean, I want to get that. So I had said in the meetup chat that, well, people have not been I've noticed people haven't been talking in there here lately about the meetup, but I was saying next month for the first meetup, and then we'll do our second one around um probably around Korg's. Is what I was thinking. We could even do a second one before then. Um but yeah, I mean, I was thinking next month for our first one, and we could do something simple first. Do something. I'm thinking something obviously local to Columbus area, so it's central to. It's obviously not central to even 90% of viewers or lounge members or anything like that. But I think it's the closest that we can get to being centralized to people. And then I would say like the second one we shoot for like Cleveland or Cincinnati, so like hit the bigger cities here in Ohio first. What's up, Flicker Master? What's up, Braden? How's everybody doing? Appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. I think it's is this your first stream, Flicker Master? I think it's your first stream. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Okay, so something in between. So we gotta be close here. We gotta be close. There's the one again. And then now we got this other side quest all the way over here with the smoke. Gotta be close. Where the heck am I supposed to be going? Check the adventure log again. Well, appreciate you coming in, Flicker. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're just streaming some Tears of the Kingdom. And yeah, trying to make our way through the game. Alright, so we got the bring peace. We are trying to do the. And for anybody that watches after, of course, if you're not subscribed, I would definitely appreciate that. That helps out a lot. And you can become a channel member right now. Got signups there, and I got it as cheap as possible to start out on there. And we'll have the first round of exclusive content video wise coming out next week. But there's already some exclusive stuff attached there, so it helps out the channel. And I think it's cool. I think it's gonna be fun. I've got some fun stuff planned and some giveaways planned, so cool stuff coming. Which one was it? For side quest, it was the hidden treasure. So one brother hunts what the other hides. This is so confusing. Two lizards fighting over what's inside. I feel like it would be easier to just like at this point look it up legitimately. It's gotta be like right here, because maybe it's a. Is that the one I was already at? I don't know. Braden, how's it going? How we swinging the night? Yeah, it's got to be right here. I know that I'm looking at the same. Like considering looking it up right now. I'm trying to check, make sure the stream's good. Totally considering looking this up at this point, so I don't spend so long on it. It's taking too long. Uh, all right. Maybe not. I started it too, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. I haven't really had to look anything up for the game at all. I'm pretty proud of that. I think there might have been like one thing that I looked up that was just something I couldn't find. But I have not looked anything up. I can't remember if I did that, but I think I might have. I've not looked up anything as far as we did look up one thing for the boss, but it wasn't anything different that we didn't already know. Okay, we gotta do this. Great. Got it. We got another Korok seed. I'm guessing this is in the first play. Yeah, it's my first playthrough. Yep. First playthrough. I am not even halfway through the story, but I'm 120 plus hours in because I have I said I was going to take my time with this game, explore, have fun, enjoy the world, and be one of those games I spend a lot of time with, and I've done that so far. So, yeah, obviously not even halfway through the story and spending that much time. I've done a lot though. I've explored a ton of the depths. I've gotten things that people don't get until, a lot later on normally with their playthroughs. So, I've done some cool stuff. Ooh. All right. I got to find this lake part, though. This is frustrating. Gotta find the lake part. Um, yeah. So it's gotta be right there. Flicker, have you played the game? I take it. We got 2 Korok seeds in like 10 minutes, so I'll take that. That's pretty good. I am 100% not going after every Korok seed, but I want to 100% everything but that as far as getting all the outfits, which I'm working on. I'm do the amiibo cards every playthrough. I wasn't able to in the last two because I was inside the fire temple, and you can't use amiibos in the temples, but yeah. So, but the problem is I don't have updated amiibo cards with the Tears of the Kingdom amiibos yet. So I've got to do that. I think this one is the one that we were just at, so I don't think this is going to help any. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, it's the one we were already at. So I will still go up so I can see again, but gosh dang. Beat it twice. One with one with no shield. So I have used a shield maybe like 5 times the entire game legitimately. So I am notorious for not using shields or any sort of like protection or parry in any games. And you can parry in this game, and I think I've done it like 2 times because I forget every single time. So I either just beat the heck out of the enemy or I die. Um, so I've got to do that. If I'm being honest with you, I took such a long break in between the game, which is one of the reasons why I haven't beat it yet, because so many games have came out and I've covered a lot of games. Um, I don't even remember how to parry. I gotta do it again. I'm the same as you. I don't use shield. Yeah, I never have in games. Um, I don't know why, but like I'm a straight attack person. It's the same thing as like Pokemon. I don't use I don't use special moves that like boost anything. Or like defense moves. I like never have. It's weird because obviously it's very helpful. But I just never do it. This is difficult here trying to find where to go. I I'm wondering if it's the other way. I thought it said between the two lakes. One brother hunts what the other brother hides. Two lizards fighting over what's inside. This is halfway up Death Mountain, but then it mentions the name of it is Lizard Lake. So it's like, am I supposed to be going up Death Mountain, or am I supposed to be? Why, Flicker, you let me know. Uh, for this side quest, this hidden treasure at Lizard Lakes. It says at Lizard Lake, so I would think it's there, but I've like flown all around it, and I am not finding it. Whatever I'm looking, and then we just found another side quest, which is over here with the fire, and is not that side quest because I checked. Ooh, we got an amber. That's good. Oh man, let me tell you, I'm spending way too much time on a secret cave. Yeah, I knew it was a cave. I just can't find the cave. I knew it was a cave because it says inside. Oh, is it down there? Is that it? No, that's not a cave. Dang it, and I just flew down. And there's Lizard Lake too. I cannot find the stupid cave. Is it? I swear, if it's like right here. Where is this? Oh, it's right there. I just found it. Now we gotta blow this up. That's why that cannon was over there. So that means we gotta use a bomb flower, or not a bomb flower, a bomb arrow this time in this game. Secret. Yeah, secret cave. Always did like secret caves. This is the very reason why it reminds me so much. I mean, this Breath of the Wild is essentially, obviously it's Tears of the Kingdom, but Breath of the Wild is essentially the first Zelda game, but 3D. I mean, legitimately, and the way that you play the game, down to a lot of the details of the game. Where is this bomb at? There we go. Oh, you know what? I didn't even need to use that. I could have used Goron. Gosh, dang it. I forgot. I forgot I have him with me now. I was about to say the lizard head is pointing to it. Lizard's burrow. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We are here. We made we can get a bomb flower back for using one. See, you don't find as many bombs in this game, so I try to save them up as much as possible. Oop, blue rupee. What do you know? That is why I lift up every rock. Don't know why that's in there. Thought maybe there was a reason. All right, amber, rock salt. So, there's a cool headpiece here. Oh, heck yeah. So did you 100% the game at all? Like, have you gotten a 100% round with all the Korok seeds and all that jazz? Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Another headpiece. Another headpiece. Let's go. Yeah, so I am going to I've already got this. This is like my 5th one. Hold on, let me show you. I did all that. I guess I completed it at least, but oh man. Yeah. It's my 4th one. Ah, boy. Dang. I thought, for some reason, I thought those were trapped behind the amiibos. I just keep getting them one after. I've probably gotten like 20 of them. I sell all of them when I can. Like 80%. I just don't want to do the Koroks. That's where I'm at. I want to do everything but the Korok seeds. I want to get the Korok seeds I need to max out my stuff, but that's it. I don't care to go beyond that. I attempted to do it in Breath of the Wild, got very, very far. I got to like whatever, I forget the max was what, 999. I think I made it 700 or something like that. Eventually started obviously following a guide towards the end of that, and then I got to the point where I'm like, why am I doing this for poop that does nothing in the game? It's cool. It's cool to say you got it, but my problem is here's why I'm for sure. This is now my favorite game of all time. Breath of the Wild became my favorite game of all time. This beats that out. Why I'm not doing it is there are too many games, and I can't even get to the games that I both need to cover and want to play. So I want to do basically just the essentials. Like, I don't know why I was messing with the side quest right now. I need to go back to main story, but I am going to go up to the side quests I'm right by. Like, I'll do it if it comes along and it's right by me. This one I was close-ish to it, but I still kind of went out of my way, and I wish I wouldn't have, and it was something I didn't need. But I'm still going to do all the side quests. Just right now, I want to get through the story, and then if I have to come back later for side quests, I'll do that. That's fine. But, like, Final Fantasy Rebirth comes out tomorrow, and I want to play that and cover it. And that's a pretty big game. There's been a lot of other like B tier games I wanted to play, stuff I picked up. There's PS5 games I haven't even opened up yet because I haven't been able to play. There's Game Pass games I've downloaded that I haven't been able to play. Um, the list goes on. Like, the thing is, like, I'm a retro guy too, and like if I were to count the backlog of retro games, and I'm just talking like specifically what I got on my list, like technically my backlog could kind of be endless because I've got all the EverDrives, and I'm a big EverDrive guy. FPGA all the way, baby. As long as it plays the way it does, as if you're playing the cart, and I'm playing original hardware, I'm good. Um, Not big on emulation. It has its space, and I get it, and like I'm cool with like the emulation handhelds. I think they're cool. There's a few of them I would like to get, but I've got an analog pocket, so like for my Game Boy and GBA EverDrive, I've got that option, and then I'm waiting. I've been waiting forever to be able to get the adapters so I can play my Game Gear on there and play my Turbo Graphics on there and all that jazz. And also Atari Lynx. Atari Lynx is actually the biggest deal one for me to be able to play on my analog pocket because my Atari Lynx is not modded. Like I've got a Game Gear modded, and I've got my Nomad semi modded where I don't have the best screen in it. I have the screen before that. I don't have the RGB screen. I have the LCD. I think it's DRV screen in my Nomad. And then, like I said, Sega Game Gear is modded. That actually was a product review. It was a fully modded thing. It wasn't a Game Gear that I had before. From Game Gears for You, definitely check them out. Amazing, amazing modding service, and oh my gosh, they do the best. They do the best modding work I have ever seen. That Game Gear is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god. So for like, I'm still gonna grab the Game Gear adapter for the analog pocket to have the option, and mostly that is to be able to stream it once I get the dock. Um, oh, nothing is amiibo only? Really? I thought there was stuff hidden behind the amiibos, especially the Tears of the Kingdom amiibos. Oh, interesting. If that's the case, then I'm not quite as worried about getting the new card set because I use the amiibo cards. The reason being is the streams. If I were to try to lay out all the amiibos, it would be a tedious task, and I would have nowhere to set them. I already almost spill my cards almost every single time. um, you earned yourself a new. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate every person that subs to the channel. It helps out a lot more than people think, especially when it comes to long form content. If it's subscribing from the podcast, live stream, or video, it means even more. The shorts don't matter as much to me with subs, just because they usually don't transfer over to my main content, unfortunately. Um, Dang, I lost that weapon. But that's not to say I appreciate every subscription. Just long form content is my passion. Very passionate about, especially the videos. I love the live stream because it gives me an excuse to be able to play. Because I'm a massive gamer, and I love to talk about games, and I love to play games, but my lord, do I rarely get to play. Okay, I gotta heal because I am about to die. Go ahead and do that one so I've got my extra hearts. I sure wish that they would help more. I know I can. Got him. Alright. That works. Let's see if I can bring him over here. Alright, let's go. Welcome Flickr. Are you on Facebook or any other socials? Oh yeah, yeah. Josh, do you mind dropping the link tree? Yeah, Flickr. I'm all social media, and I've got exclusive content posts. I do all kinds of stuff on social media. So if you are on Facebook, Facebook is my biggest platform, and by default is the one that I post on the most. It's got the most content other than long form video, obviously. But yeah, I am on Twitter every single day. So yep, and I actually do post my shorts there too. Gosh dang, he's getting me, and it just wasted. I just cooked all those for the extended hearts, and I usually save those for like times that I really need them. So that's a bummer. Daggone it. That is frustrating. I better save just in case here. Yeah, if Josh is still in here, I'll have him drop the link tree. But yeah, I'm on everything. Fun community. We've got a amazing face. That just die? Oh no, they died. Amazing Facebook group. There is a community on Twitter, but it's very small. I just haven't taken a lot of time to do much with it, and I forget about it all the time. All the time, and just recently started a community group on Instagram as well, which I remember a little bit more, but I still forget because the Game Junction Lounge on Facebook. There's a lot of people in there. It's very active, and so it takes up most of the time as far as groups go. But I do try on all the platforms there. So yeah, the Facebook has the most content in the Facebook group. You would love it. If you enjoy Zelda and you enjoy my streams, you would love all kinds of very fun discussion, very fun discussion in the Facebook group, and of course the page. We just hit 12,100 followers on Facebook, which is awesome. I'm made me super happy, and not that the audience really cares about this, but I just it's crazy to me because I just I've worked so hard, but I just finally now I don't really make anything on there right now because I can't post like I did, being so busy. But I finally got ads on Reels, which people hate ads, and I get it. But if that can help supplement some of the income that it takes to run the podcast, which also by default part of that is the streams. But the podcast is on all audio platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and we're on 18 total audio platforms. Oh, fun fact, guys, if you're watching this later on, we are now available in your local Tesla. So you can listen to us natively in your Tesla. We got approved for TuneIn, which is a service that's used in Teslas. So it's an Alexa service, Amazon. It's called TuneIn, and it's Amazon's exclusive podcast platform. So we're available in your local Tesla. Yeah, well, I don't have a Tesla either, but it's kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie. I probably will never have a Tesla, but it's cool nonetheless. I'm hoping I can find somebody. I really want to do. It would probably be short format to do it, but I want to find somebody that's local that has a Tesla, so we can like take a video of it or something, and like, hey, the Game Junction podcast is straight built into your Tesla. Like, you don't have to use Spotify or any other service, right in your Tesla. Link tree. Yeah, and then the Facebook directly. It's all in there. So whatever platform you're on, it helps obviously, and then also it's fun. Yeah, you can engage with stuff that I post daily, and I post quite a bit. Like I said, by default, Facebook gets the most because there's certain things that don't make sense for other platforms. I've heard you have a special sword, and yet what you have on you doesn't seem so special. Ah, never mind. I should know better than to judge things based on looks. Here, allow me to give you this reward for all you did. Oh, I mean, 100 rupees is a lot in this game if you aren't using amiibos, because rupees are hard to come by in this game without amiibos. Uh, but that's kind of underwhelming. All the side quests so far, I think almost every single reward has been pretty underwhelming. But if I do want to, quote unquote, 100% it, then I do have to do all of them. So whatever. We knocked out 2 side quests at least and got 2 Korok seeds tonight. I played Sonic on a test. Dude, I want to do that so badly. Oh my god. I don't have 200k rupees. Definitely. Oh Jesus. You're an amiibo user too then. You are an amiibo user too then. Yeah, rupees are not easy to come by in this game. If you're not using amiibos, like I think it's because they want you to buy amiibos. They made the wrong decision. Breath of the Wild, well, the wrong decision. They made the decision of rupees being way more common in Breath of the Wild. Hey bub, welcome to the stream. Why did the Scarecrow get an award? I I I I don't know. I He was outstanding in a few. Thank you for just popping in and saying that, because that made my night. That's hilarious. That's a dad joke if I've ever heard one. I love it. I love me a good dad joke. Thanks for coming in here and hanging out, bub. I appreciate it. I don't think you've been in one of our streams before or any videos or anything, so appreciate it. It's been nice tonight to get 2 new people. The last few streams have been kind of lackluster. Like I said, we just made the shift of moving live streams and the podcast to YouTube only. We did the multi-streaming thing for a long time, but I've got some good reasoning on why they're exclusive to YouTube right now. But in about, I'm just giving a rough estimate. I can't say for sure, and I can't necessarily say why yet. But we will be eventually moving the live streams exclusively to Twitch. I'm full of dad jokes usually. I don't need amiibos. I just duped 5,000 diamonds after I beat the game, so you can't complain. That's even cooler. 3 minutes ago, I told a similar joke on a stream. He just cussed and said I was sad, so I appreciate. Hey man, that's not cool. That's not cool. I would never. Nope. That's not cool at all. I appreciate you coming in. If you subscribe, got a lot of awesome content, and I've been trying to keep the streams up as frequent as possible. But while you're in here, I will tell you that we have a podcast every Friday live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That podcast is my baby, and work really hard every single week to improve it. We've done something different every single week for the past 6 weeks, past 6 episodes. So it's a lot of fun. And I would love to get more people in there because we moved to YouTube exclusive. The crowd has died down a little bit because we were live on 6 platforms and 8 different accounts. So like we were live on 3 places on Facebook. And be right back. I'm gonna go get some water. Hey, thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate that. That means a lot. And I will take all the dad jokes I can get. I love it. Makes my night. See you in a minute, Flicker. Yeah, I love me a good dad joke. Yeah, people are rude, man, especially when streaming. What exactly did they say? It said, yeah, why would they cuss at you? I don't understand. You come in to try to make somebody's night, and they cuss at you. So we are going to cook our things real quick because we need them. I try to always keep the additional heart food on me, but I could have really, really, really used it in the fire temple, but I did not have it, unfortunately. So we're actually going to make 1 to eat right now, to get our hearts up and get our extended hearts, and then we are going to make 4 more to hold in there. So bear with me as I quickly cook these. Thank God it is way. Oh man, are you serious? Not enough ingredients. What? Wait, what am I? What fish am I missing? How do I not? What fish is that? Are you kidding me? Daggone it. I have to cook some other stuff then. Select recipe. Ah, man, that is a bummer. I don't I don't recognize what fish that is off the top of my head. I try to always hold the full recovery plus additional hearts food on me at all times, but dang, apparently I have not gotten enough of that fish. I thought I had a lot of fish. Apparently not. So we don't really use the glow that much, so I don't think we're gonna do that. We'll do one of these guys since it's a lot of hearts. We have 4 slots. Welcome back, Flicker. Thank you for coming back. How do you make an orange giggle? Let me. Is it something related to citrus? You tickle its navel. Throw me another one. Throw me another one. I need to hear some more. I know Josh likes a good dad joke too. I love it. I love it. A good dad joke in stream is always welcomed. Yeah, so it looks like we can make 3 more and we just no, we got to heal up and then um heal up and make 4 more. So yeah, we got wow slots. So let's heal up with something. I might just use steak to be honest with you since I got so many. I'll be picking up. I'm at 999 steak. So yeah, we will use some because we will end up pulling more. All right, so let's go ahead and cook. We got, I think 3 slots left. Let's see what we can cook with steak. Anything good? Look, I'll be honest with you, I almost never use the ones that have the abilities. I should, but um, just like the shield, I don't use the effect food like I should. I need to start doing it, but I just don't do it for some reason. I usually if I'm in the midst of battle, I tend to forget. I don't know what it is, but because of the style of game it is, I forget. It's not a straight up RPG and yeah, I consistently forget. So I don't know what I want to cook. We just need to do it so I can get it over with. Let's see, what can I cook with Prime there? 10 hearts. We don't have 10 hearts, so we don't really need that right now. We'll do a meat skewer. We don't really need a 10 heart boost. How many marines does it take to change a light bulb? I've heard this one and I forget. Is it none? I can't remember what the or no, not none. That's silly. I forget the answer. I've heard this one before, but I can't remember. Dang it, I don't remember. Make sure the stream is running well. And thank you guys for liking the stream. I appreciate that. That helps. Everything helps. Um, yeah, thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. Everybody's made my night tonight because some of the streams have unfortunately just not been doing very well the past few, and it's because of the YouTube shift thing. I was right. None because they are too busy eating crowns. Josh, you are in what? Are you National Guard? Is that right? Flicker said 69. Lionheart said 10. And Bub said 21. I love it. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. Y'all made my night for sure. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Does look like a couple people dipped out though, unfortunately. Um, hopefully some people's come back. I need everybody I can get. I enjoy the streams I'm able to chat. It makes it way funner, and that's how we grow our community. That's what it's all about. Um, oh, I missed. Hey fellas, new to the Game Junction community. Bub and Flicker are new to the community. They officially become community members tonight. And then if you guys feel ever so inclined, we do have channel membership now. So you can become a channel member. I'm going to have early drops on there. We're going to have discount for merch. We're going to have giveaways. There's exclusive emojis on there currently, and I'm going to do some video premieres did I say that? Early video premieres to channel members first, as well as the plan is to have one exclusive video for channel members and patrons every single month at least. So we'll see potentially extending that, but yeah, early videos, some exclusive stuff, and I'm working on trying to make it worth everything possible because I appreciate everybody's help, and I've got it on there as cheap as I can possibly have it for the base tier. So but we are 2 channel members away from everybody. We need 10, but once we hit 10 channel members, everybody will be showcased on the page or on the channel. So at the top, I've got it set to where everybody can be showcased that are channel members, and you need at least 10. So those people will all be on the front of the YouTube channel. So what is better than 69? 96. 88 because you got 8 twice. Lurgitus, hey, how's it going? Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. That's funny. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys hanging out. It's definitely fun. It's so much funner when there's people to engage and saying funny stuff. I love it. So yeah, we'll move on to this next part here. So we got make sure we grabbed everything in here. I think we cooked everything we can hold. Let's double check. Oh, nope, we got 2 spots left. Sorry. Was laughing at the jokes. All right, so we've got materials. Let's go up to Mighty Porgy. No recipes there. Let's see. We only have 5 of these guys, so I don't want to use it. I'm going to stock up on those. What fish did we run out of that we couldn't do the extended hearts on? That kind of sucks. We'll do one of those power-up ones. I didn't know Josh was a dwarf. Just kidding. Oh, perv. I didn't either. What's everybody playing right now? Anybody playing anything good? Any new releases? Any retro games? I plan on. I'm gonna wait on a discount. I decided because I've got the original. I played through the demo on stream, full thing. I love the game and I love the series, but I want to grab the new Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake. I'm gonna wait on a sale on that one. Mostly because the style of the game it is. I played the original. I played it through it like 2 or 3 times. And yeah, I plan on grabbing that. And then Final Fantasy Rebirth is the big one. I've got a backlog of a few games that came out recently, like Super Mario Brothers Wonder. I'm right at the end of the game, but I haven't beaten it, and I do want 100% that. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Credits rolled the last stream, but I haven't beat the post-game content, and then there's all the DLC that I still got to get. That I think it's $35, but that DLC is well worth it because you get quite a bit of stuff, and it was developed. It was finished after. It wasn't a pre DLC thing, so I'm excited about that because I know the game's got its issues, but I still really enjoy it, and I'm a big Pokemon fan. I still think they're fun. I've had a blast with Scarlet despite the issues, so I need to beat that. I need to beat that post game content DLC, and then I still gotta play through Super Mario RPG. I started it. I got 2 hours in, and I played the original multiple times, so I know what to expect, and it's a pretty direct remake with like an additional boss battle. But I still want to play all the way through it. What do you call a fake noodle? Um, Let me think. A fake noodle. What do you call a fake noodle? You call it an I like that one, an impasta. That's my favorite one yet. I'm writing that down right now. I'm putting it in my phone. I'm gonna say that one tomorrow on my personal creator account. That's gonna be a good dad joke for tomorrow. Thank you for sharing. I love it. I've done a few dad jokes on there. People seem to enjoy them when I post them. So if you did make that Flickr, did you make that Facebook account? That the group is so there's the Game Junction page on Facebook. There's quite a few because we're the network's already out there because there's content on it, but we're getting ready to launch the actual podcast for the network. So gonna do it one at a time. I don't know which is first. I don't know if the retro gaming podcast is going to be first or if the movies and TV podcast will be first. I don't know. I'm good with any of them being first. So we've got plans for music, movies, TV, anime, toys, retro gaming specific, and general pop culture like nostalgia. So like a nostalgia show where it would be like episodic about a certain thing. But we haven't launched those yet. But there's a Facebook page for the Junction Network, the Game Junction podcast, Game Junction main page, and then there's the lounge, which is the group. So those are all on the link tree. And then if you want to give me a follow as well, I have a creator account on Facebook that I've been building a following on, and it's been fun. I think just recently hit 6,800 followers, and I post a lot of I post some gaming content over there, but a lot of it's like non-gaming content. I do a lot of nostalgia stuff, a lot of funny stuff, a lot of memes. Every now and again, I'll do a reel over there. So yeah, and then I'll post some of my personal life. So for people that um, follow Game Junction, they can see like some stuff about me over there. So that's facebook.com/BHURLES24. So if you want to follow there. We got, what do you call a cow with no legs? I'm gonna make a Facebook account tomorrow morning and join. I appreciate it. And check out those pages. They're on the link tree. There's quite a few, like I said, but they all serve their own purpose and they're all separate. So that's why that's the case. Too easy of a joke, but good. Ground beef. Yeah, boy. I've heard that one before too. That's a really good one. I like it. Yeah, it's a really good one. All right, so I think we can cook one more. You guys are cracking me up. I love it. This has been one of the funnest streams in a while. Thank you guys. Absolutely made my night. All right, so let's see what recipes we got for this. Nothing good. We're not going to do any 10 plus because we don't have anything. We don't have enough hearts for all that yet, so no point in wasting the good stuff. Don't need the cold. I just need to make one more thing. I think we got quite a bit of those power-ups. We're good on that. Nothing there. Nothing there. We'll do this one. We don't have one with that much. Yeah, we'll do that one. All right, cool. Got our last thing cooked. Oh, hey, what's up, Gigi? How's it going? You came in a few streams ago. Nice to see you again. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's man, it's been an interesting ride doing these exclusive over here on YouTube right now because it's not the same. A lot of Game Junction folks aren't over here. Like Josh, I had to send a text to Josh to pop in. I wanted to come hang out, and he's the only mod in the chat. Trying to keep a mod in here. as much as possible because we've had a lot of stuff come through, mostly spam. But yeah, there's been a lot of crap that's come through here recently. So, but you guys did miss my rant at the very beginning. I ranted about a few things because I am legitimately very upset. But we'll be talking on Friday on the podcast again about that. Again, the Game Jokers podcast is live Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But a lot of it about the layoffs, which is really frustrating. It's upsetting me right now as I speak. Then we talked about Pokemon Legends ZA and talked a little bit about the Switch 2 stuff that just came out recently about it apparently being delayed to 2025. I forgot about the YouTube times only. Got used to Facebook. Yeah, I know. I see, and that's a problem. But the weird thing is that like if I do a promo post on Facebook, like by promo I mean like either sharing a new video, like long form YouTube video, or a stream, or the podcast, it never does well, and usually nobody engages with them at all, which is crazy. I mean, over 12,000 followers, and like a lot of those promo posts will get zero engagement at all. And if it gets no engagement, then essentially nobody sees it. And so it kind of sucks because it would help out a lot, with 12,000 followers, it would help out a lot. But it's got to be, 98% of people aren't subscribed to the YouTube. And a lot of people that are subscribed to YouTube don't know about the Facebook, so, or any of the socials. So it's a little unfortunate because I try to, I work really, really, really hard on the videos, and I try to put out as much fun content for everybody as I can. I do my best. I try to do fun stuff that, people enjoy and like and all that stuff. So I do my best with it, but it's unfortunate that just a lot of it just doesn't get seen. All right, so I think we got everything in this cave. I forgot. What is a funny mountain called? I feel like it's going to be something with, maybe not with what I was going to say. I don't know. Hilarious. That's a good one too. I like that one. I think Bub left though. That sucks. He was giving some good ones too. Oh man. Keep them coming. I love these dad jokes. I might clip this. I might have to clip this. This is a pretty funny one. I like it. I just did my first clipped like long form video. I've never clipped from like a stream or a podcast. As far as like long form, I never clipped from anything that I've done. But I did my first one with the Legends ZA stuff, and is interesting. Did do very well. It wasn't the best video ever because it was clipped, and like there were some issues with it or whatever, but it was to test the waters. I want to do a little bit more of that because a lot of people miss the streams, and it'll give them a reason to come check out the streams and see how fun they can be like this. Everybody making it so fun. So I want to do that. I think I'm going to clip what I was talking about in the beginning because I'm legitimately upset about the stuff. And yeah, we might clip this. This is pretty funny. You guys are hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love it. So does who uses Twitch? Like I said, it's gonna be a little bit, but planning to move over there with the streams. Just not yet. Got reasoning. But as soon as that goes through, I am going to move just the live streams over to Twitch. Podcast will still be on Facebook, but like I said, it's going to be a little bit. But if you want to follow on Twitch, it helps out a lot. Haven't spent a ton of time with the Twitch, unfortunately, like I would like to have had. But yeah, I'm gonna work on building that up. My goal is Twitch affiliate. It's something I've always wanted to do. I've just never actually like focused on streaming. Like I've always streamed, but it's never been the focus over like, normal long form content. But I want to do a lot more of it because people seem to like it. What keys unlock a banana? A monkey. I love it. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're gonna really like the game Junction Lounge on Facebook. You're gonna love it. I just know it. Let's see. Well, not exactly good weapon, but we'll take what we got for now. All right, so we need to check out the next story beat because we got all of this. I don't think I have an auto build for this. I don't think. Yeah, because the schematics. So there's the 3 schematics I found in the depths so far. Nothing helpful here, but yeah, I don't think I have anything. I'm terrible, absolutely terrible at building in this game, unfortunately. Just like Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite right now or anymore. I haven't played it since it first came out, but just like in that game, I was so bad at building. What did one wall say to the other? What did I got me a Twitch? I just haven't used often much. Let's meet at the corner. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. That's hilarious. You guys are so funny. This has been one of the best streams in a while. I appreciate it. Just making me laugh. I need it. Laughing is legitimately good for your health. It really is. Try to spread as much positivity as possible because it really is good for your health. And hey, who doesn't want to laugh? That's why I've gotten a lot more into stand up and comedy. So much so that I want to do an open mic. Um, and mostly because I want to conquer some of my fears. I mean, I've done a lot better with public speaking. I spoke at a bunch of conventions last year, so like I'm fine, pretty fine with that now. But stand up, it feels like it would be a whole different ball game. I just want to try it. I just want to say I tried an open mic. I have no idea why I'm driving this because I don't think I'm going anywhere I need to go. Let's see the next main quest we got. Oh yeah, we gotta get to all the areas. So let's see what the closest one is. Closest one is regional phenomena. Pura suggested investigating the major phenomena and this is just okay. So one of the other regions is pretty close. Looks like. So we'll head there. How do cows learn? Josh, help me out here, cause it's gonna be something with meat. It's gonna be something with meat. It's gonna be. Or hold on. Let me think here. I'm legitimately thinking. They read the newspaper. Oh my god, I love it. I love a good dad joke more. I love dad jokes before they became cool because they weren't cool for a long time. People, do you guys remember the books that were like the 101 joke books and like stuff like that? Like I remember the Scholastic book fairs we had. There would be like a lot of those. There was always different ones that you could buy. I swear every time there was a Scholastic book fair, there was some joke book, at least one. Like there was always joke books. I used to get them. Knight's bow's badly damaged. Dack on it. I kind of don't want to lose the. Oh wait, am I actually gonna? Oh, I thought I was gonna hit him. I was like, dang, that's got prime meat though. It's gonna break. Dack on it. Night bow's about to break. The night bow, so far out of what I've used, I mean, I've got the dusk bow, but I feel like I like the night bow better. I don't know. If that even really makes sense. I forget what it's superior rate of fire, which helps him. Okay, so that's why, because it shoots faster. I knew there was some reason why I like the night bow better. I have a joke about construction, but I'm still working on it. Do you know Professor Oak sent 10-year-old Ash on a long journey? Yeah, isn't that child abuse? Is it? What's worse, that he sent them on there, or his mom allowed him to go? Yeah, I've always known that he was 10, and because of that, I always wanted to. I played pretend with anything Pokemon so much growing up. I just absolutely love Pokemon. Always have, and I always dreamed of doing that. That was a childhood dream. That's unfeasible. Let's see. What did we want? Oh, we don't have a bow attached. So I'm gonna do the Falcon bow because I always do the weak weapons first. Dang, we got all kinds of. Oh crap! There's a big old horde coming over here. We're gonna have to save. We're screwed. We're screwed. Uh-oh. There's a big old horde of goblins, I believe, are coming. Wonder if we just shoot him through. I don't know if we can take him on. I don't think we can. Ah, crap! He didn't even hit a single one. Yeah, they're running like right. Oh god, bad idea. Bad idea. I love that. I love that he does essentially nothing when it comes to fights. Ah, trying to remember to use my shield now, guys. Trying to remember to use the shield now that you brought it up. I wouldn't even have thought of using the shield. Legitimately, wouldn't even have thought of it. Gotta remember. Gotta remember. Ah, see, I'm not even using it right. I'm using my weakest weapon too, so it's taking a little bit to kill him, but if I could get him to stay by me, I'd be good on killing him. Where's the big guy at? Did he run away? Big guy run away? He sure did. Dang, I missed. I'd like to find another bow though, since we broke the other one though. Something's badly damaged. Hey fellas, did someone mention the Door of Darkness? Mickey Mouse is in the house. A farmer lost his crops, so he became a musician. He had sick meat. Oh my god, dude, you guys are cracking me up. Um, do you know why? What were you asking? Why about? Forgot that word. Flicker needs his own dad. I don't have my glasses on. I'm sorry. His own dad joke show. Yeah. Mickey Mouse, welcome. I don't think you've been in the stream before either. Appreciate you coming to hang out. We got a couple new people in here tonight. It's been the first stream in a while where we've had several new people come in, so that's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, Game Junction. It's been a great time building a cool community of people, and this has been one of my favorite ways to do it is streaming, because I feel like the community involvement level there is very high, and it's fun to talk with viewers, and gosh, I appreciate everybody. Just a simple like I just appreciate all of it. It helps so much. Door of Darkness. Darkness and visiting me. All that I see, absolute horror. That's what instantly. Every time somebody says darkness, I instantly start singing Metallica. Okay, so we were heading. We're heading the opposite way. I'm gonna stamp red there so we know to go that way. I don't know why I'm heading the opposite way, but I am. I'm going to go to bed. Do you stream the same time tomorrow? So I more than likely will not be streaming tomorrow. It could happen. But I have treatment on my back that I have done every Thursday, and I'm pretty out of it and stuff after. So it depends on how I feel. But if you're following on any of the socials, I can definitely let you know. And I mean, come back and check, you know. But if I do, I'll try to schedule it out a little bit ahead of time. But because I don't get back until like 6 o'clock, and I normally stream at usually I start streaming at 8, anywhere from 8 to 8:30. It doesn't leave much time to schedule it, so we'll see. I'll try. I'll definitely try. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Truly appreciate it. Man, you guys are just so awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Got Mickey Mouse in here. I need to learn a little bit more about Mickey Mouse because I do love Disney. I have no idea what I'm doing here with these, but I'm just gonna guess that we're putting them on like this. Just guessing. I have no idea why. Maybe to float. Is there something else nearby or what? Let's see if it floats. It's like I think it's metal, so I don't know why it would float. Nope. Sunk right to the bottom. Yeah, I don't know what those are for. If something's laying out like that in pieces to build, there's always a reason. There's always a reason for something like that. Maybe a Korok's under that rock though, randomly. There seriously are. Oh, but there's a frog. I'll take a hot-footed frog anytime, anywhere. The Game Junction Lounge on Facebook. Yeah, I dropped the. Yeah, hopefully Mickey Mouse is still in here. I want to chat with him a bit. It's a hard while you're streaming to type stuff out, but I'm gonna try to drop it in there. Um, yeah, I'm thankful Josh in here because Josh, you're one of just a couple moderators, so it definitely helps out a lot. There's been a lot of spam and stuff that's come through, and we had a incident the other day during the podcast with no moderators on, and that was not good. Riled up the chat. We'll just put it that way. So, appreciate y'all being in here. It's always great. Josh, I want to say, that you were possibly the first moderator, actually. Okay, so these guys, I never know what to do with them. They have, you get a Korok from it. You can tell because when you drop it, it has the Korok like type thing there. But I never know what to do with them. I always feel like you're supposed to like put them together a certain way, and you probably are. But I don't think I've gotten a single one done, and I've seen so many of them since I've started playing the game. So maybe we'll try. Yeah, see, like it doesn't really fit. I don't know how else it would go. Yeah, see that's definitely not how it goes. I don't know why I just wasted all those arrows, but I did. I wasted all those arrows. But I did get some okay, here's why I don't like him. Because if you accidentally make him roll all the time, and when you go to pick up stuff, he destroys it. There's sometimes certain materials will go send flying, but other times he just destroys it. And you just lose all that material you just wasted arrows on, or that like you may have possibly actually needed. I don't mind. I definitely don't mind gathering resources though. Oh shoot, I'm special in many ways. You don't want to learn when she does. Minnie sounds like Donald Duck when she's getting banged by Mickey because she gets all quacked up. Oh my gosh. Jiminy Christmas. I'll tell you what is crazy. The fact that Mickey Mouse is now in public domain and we are getting what looks like an amazing, amazing Mickey Mouse inspired first person shooter. It basically is Mickey Mouse. I mean, they're essentially can say that it's Mickey Mouse now, I believe, but obviously it is not named Mickey Mouse, but it's in the style of it looks like Cuphead, except it's a first person shooter. And it looks amazing. Like it looks like so much fun. Like what at the top, usually at the top 5 in my list of games I'm looking forward to. Like it looks so freaking good. And the bummer part about it is that I believe it's Steam only. And hopefully that just stays like that at launch, but I believe it's Steam only. And I unfortunately don't have a gaming PC, so that kind of sucks. Otherwise, I would play it on there. I'd totally play it. But I foresee that being a game that gets a physical copy from like Limited Run or one of those companies. I foresee it getting like a physical copy. But you never know. There is a lot of games that stay exclusive to stream. There could be the hope that they just signed an agreement to have it, you know, as a timed exclusive, hopefully. But I'm also hopeful that I just need a video rig. It's less about gaming on PC and it's more about I need a viable computer for the podcast, for streaming, that I can actually use full quality, not have issues, and not have maxing out CPU and all that jazz, and stream at 4K. Um, there's so much. The video editing, sometimes between cuts, it can take me 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes between a single cut, which is not good. It takes way, way, way too long for me to make a long form video, to edit, and it makes the editing process really, really frustrating. And it takes a very long time to edit videos, which in the meantime is one of the other reasons why I would love to be able to pull from streams. Like if I have like, you know, actual conversation, like I did in the beginning, I talked about a bunch of the news while playing the game. Also, while I wasn't playing the game, on a separate scene. So yeah, that's the plan. It takes a long time. I see somebody else popped in here. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. We are playing Tears of the Kingdom right now, and this has been a hilarious and fun stream. Absolutely love it. Everybody's made my night. That's for sure. All right, so we got to find this next spot. So I think we could just... Oh, look, there's another army of them. Let's save. We might take them out just to do it. Say we did it. Where's he at? Get him. Straight through him. How much damage did it do? Come on. Let me use you again. Trying to get it straight through to hit as many as possible. The other one ran away. The big guy ran away because I know I didn't kill him. Oh, crap. I hurt myself. Okay. All right, guys. We got this. Ready? Got to get going to bed. Funnest stream I've been on. Okay, man. Well, shoot. I was going to wrap up in about 15 minutes. I wanted to try to get at least to the next spot that I needed to go and save there. Yeah, appreciate you coming on, man. Helping out the chat, hanging out. Okay, we almost got him. Almost got him. Knocked him down. Ah! See, I'm afraid of him getting to me. That's my worry. If we keep knocking him back, we should be good. Oh, they're running away. Okay, so they legitimately do run away. Oh, wow. That's shocking. I think he can kill me in one hit if he wanted to. Oh, yeah, almost killed me. Crap. Holy crap. He really did almost kill me. Dang. I was hanging on by a thread there. Did I get him? Not quite. Almost. Wait, did I get him? Nope. Yep, I did. Got him. Boss Bokoblin Guts. Alright, that's our first time getting that stuff. We just defeated the boss. That was the main boss, too. They used to call me the main boss back in the day. Drop that. I'm going to pick up this Cobble Crusher. For now, we're going to fuse. And then we need to find all the stuff those guys dropped. Wait. Let's see. We'll destroy the fuse because I think that this is more powerful. The stone axe, maybe. Oh, you can't even attach it. Okay. All right. That's okay. That's okay. We got picking up some cool stuff. Bunch of raw prime meat, which is not incredibly easy to come by. Let's get these guys. Oh, we got them. We didn't even need to. Cool. All right. So that was good running through that because we got material we don't have, which was the boss Bokoblin Guts, and unfortunately we missed out on the one from earlier, so that kind of stinks. But yeah. Gosh, I was gonna look up what the boss Bokoblin Guts does because I have not seen. I didn't even know that was an item. To be honest with you, it's new to me. Let's see, boss Bokoblin Guts. All right, so it's just used for some. All right, all right. Okay, cool. So we need to get more boss Bokoblin Guts because we don't have them yet. All right, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Mickey Mouse, are you still in here? Man, I had Mickey Mouse come in my stream, dude. I got hyped. Hyped up. I love Disney. Disney's come and hang out in the streams. Man, that's when you know you've made it. You know you made it when Disney comes and hangs out in your streams. I guess there's some crap over here so we can kill these guys and get some material. See, this is why I have 120 plus hours in the game is because I do this. Wait, what? Is there some stuff down here or something? I run around, kill enemies, get material, find random stuff, which is that's fine because that's fun. But I've done it for over 100 hours now. I've only beat 2 story beats. Beats 2 story beats. Am I inside a cave? A secret? Or just like in a giant? Interesting. It's just like there's a bunch of wild animals though, so that's helpful. If I can get them. Dang, I missed a bunch of them, but we got some raw prime. Totally worth it. Not sponsored by Prime Energy Drink. Hey, Desfin, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Oh, see, there he went and took my Prime meat. Daggone it. He's helpful, but he's annoying, man. He takes a lot of really good material and just destroys it. I killed a bird over here, an ostrich too, and I don't know where it was at. Can I get that butterfly? Oh, it was one I didn't have. Dang it. I'm definitely trying to get material I don't have. That sucks. That would have been really cool to at least say I got that this stream. I don't know what happened to the other bird. Interesting. Interesting. Let me see. Okay. Yep. So we are a ways away from where we need to be. We need to go to just go to the red spot at this point. I think it's gonna be best to go that way. It's too bad I can't find where that meat was from that bird, and then a bunch of the animals fled that I could have got material from. Dang, I'm most upset about missing that butterfly because it's something I don't have cataloged. I wonder if I'm supposed to photograph the dragonfly. Probably not, looks like. Nope. Unless I need to get closer to actually examine it or something. I don't know. Nope, didn't do anything. I know we can get on it. I'm mad about the daggone butterfly. Oh, well, never mind about getting those. So I am going to run over here and pick up a couple of these rocks and see if because there's a lot of random Koroks, and we still need quite a few seeds to max out our abilities. There are to max out what they can do. That's what I'm trying to say. Falcon bow is badly damaged. Great. Just great. Very upset. Oh, there's from the ostrich. We're getting some fireproof lizards going though. That's cool. I'm down for a fireproof lizard. I actually have not collected crickets in this game like I did in Breath of the Wild. I maxed out on crickets. Like I for some reason was like cricket farming. I found it fun. I don't know why. I had very little to play on the Switch at the time. I maxed out on crickets by finding them. This is pre having amiibo cards. So yeah, I found a lot of crickets. I decided not to do that this go around. Ah, we missed that. I wonder if there's anything I can auto build here. I don't know if there's anything I can auto build here. My history is, it's all over the place. I don't know what you would be building with just this. There's no like wheels or anything. I'm not sure unless they wanted you to use your own wheels. How's it going tonight, Despin? 11:44. Wrap up at midnight. I just want to make a little bit more progress. All right. So instead of running around, I need to get to the next point that I need to be at because I want to at least be able to leave off where the next story beat is. At least say I did that. Whew, that was close. So we'll go over here and get these lizards real quick, wherever they were. Oh, there's like a little, was it a bokoblin place over here? Is that where the lizards were? Something's over here. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it. I don't know what this is. Some sort of enclosure. Got him. Need a new bow, though. Dang it, running out of bows. We're down to 3. Not good. Not good. That's we need more. I wish there was more bow areas in this game, even more than swords, to be honest with you, because there's all right, 6, 7, 8, 9 sword slots and four shield slots, 4 bow slots. I wish there were 5 bow slots. That would be super helpful. Ah, that deer just disappeared in the thin air. All right, so this is a cart. So I don't know exactly where we'd be going. Exactly. Oh no. I don't know if this is heading in the direction we need to go. Yeah, it's heading towards the direction, so. Well, this is not helpful without a. We need a fan. Not helpful without a fan. I really don't want to use up one of mine. I don't think I have that many. I have to double check. Let's see. I might have enough for one. I don't know where this leads though, so I don't know if I'm wasting my time or what on this one, to be honest with you. So let me see here. Kraken Ice. And if you are watching, if you want to check out the latest video drop from yesterday, that would help out a lot. Good video on the Pokemon Presents. It's a fun time. I'll put it that way. So, yeah, we streamed the Pokemon Presents, and yeah, I mean it was like for me overwhelmingly positive because I was super excited to see a new Legends game. Like I was pretty taken back. I wasn't so sure that we were going to get one already, and thankfully we did. We got one, and couldn't be happier. So I was super happy about that. Yeah, I gotta I'm planning on doing a predictions video on the game because I've got some thoughts, and especially being that I played both X and Y and was just like such a big fan. Um, predictions, but also hopes for the game. And I'll say now, my hope is that they really lean into it being a direct sequel, it being like the Z that we didn't get, is my hope that they really lean into that. Um, I'm really hopeful for that, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure. how they're going to exactly design the game, being that it is a Legends game. Hey, Toyfun, what's up? And What is Gaming Podcast? How's it going? All right, let's see if we can go. We're going on the rail, on the road again. Oh, great. Well, that was pointless because we just fell off. All right. Well, that was a waste of time. We can put it back up on the new one, but that kind of sucks. Maybe. Oh, maybe. If it'll reach. Oh my gosh, just ever so slightly missing it. Oh man, that's a. Wait, are we gonna be able to get it up? Hold on. I can't see. Can't see. Is it on? Nope. I didn't think so. Let's see. Okay, it's on. Nope. Sure isn't. Alright, we're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. We are gonna go ahead and get these guys though, and then try to get over to the spot we need to go to, whether we gotta teleport there or what. Dang, he won't stop breathing fire. Oh, bashed him. Man, these guys are over here like stronger than I am. That's for sure, because they're like almost taking me out every single time. All right, let's finish him up, get over that next spot we need to, and then we can wrap up the stream. Yeah, because these guys are strong. We got him. All right, we got him. Cool. Might need to just teleport, so I'm going to see what's over here real quick. Oh, it's just another thing of building stuff. So, all right, let's see where we need to teleport to get. All right, so it's right by where we need to go. That whole time, we could have just teleported. We would have been good. That whole entire time. All right, so we're gonna go over here, fly to that exact spot, and save. So, on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Playing with my Zelda friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. Is that an enemy right in front of us? No. What is that? What's he doing? You must allow me to thank you. He's got a Zora spear to give me. Maybe I need that to complete a weapon. Let's drop it and. Alright, I got a Zora spear. Oh yeah, see? Like just like that. All I had to do was accept that and then. Alright, we want to pick that back up. And then we want this because we want that Zora spear on the end of it. Let's see. What's stronger? Oh, that's a 6. We're going to put that on the end. Okay. Alright, all I need to do is fly to that exact spot. So we're going to go up in here, jump up in the air, and fly over where we need to go. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's Skyward Sword. It's a Skyward Sword. I'm pretty sure we've been on this one already, but I am not worried about it because we are flying straight over where we need to go. which is right in the direction we are heading. I should have let my stamina bar heal up there, but I didn't. Lovely. I don't know how close we're going to get to it, but wait, here's a spot here to get our status bar up. All right, cool. And there's a chest, so we haven't been over here. I'm down. Did it fall on there so I can get material? Sure did. I don't think all of it did, but is there another one? Yep. And he fell off. Dang, because there's always good material up here, and you don't see those on the ground, so it's nice to find them, actually, to run into those enemies. Ooh, an old map. It shows a marked spot. This location on the map has been nice. Okay, that's cooler than getting rupees or something like that. Make sure there's no other material up here. There's a sky shroom. Alright, we got another one. I'm going to have him come over here so we can get his material. Come on. Come over here so we can get you. I can't exactly farm your material over there, good sir. Alright, he's going to fly away. I'm not messing with it. Let's see if there's anything up here and then use this as our jumping point. Or wait, no, we want to go over here because there's might be something over here on this tree area. Yeah, there's a Korok thing. Jeez, where did that go? What's that? Falling straight down? Dang. Fall straight down into it, don't you? Well, this is the area we gotta go anyway, so. Where do we gotta land for that Korok? Right here? Zora's Domain. Well, that's certainly not it, but. Alright, that works. So we will. I remember Zora's Domain well from the last game. There were more injuries than anticipated. You have nothing to apologize for. You there, are you a traveler? I'm sorry I did not notice you until now. Zora's Domain is in troubled times at present due to the sludge falling from the sky. That sky sludge always did suck. We were just discussing how we need to wash away the sludge. Alright, so we're going to save here. And I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. It's been an awesome stream. If you are watching this, depending on when you are watching this, every Friday we have the Game Junction podcast at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're watching, depending on when you're watching this, there's a crazy week this week, but we've had a crazy week every single week, literally. Every single week. Been crazy news week. Absolutely insane, and this week is no different. But we are available, the podcast, on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and all of your podcast platforms. We're on like 18 of them. And of course, just had a new video drop yesterday, so checking that out helps so much. Appreciate all of you guys. Everyone have a great night. I'll see you later.